Sarper Guven goes missing day before wedding to Shekinah Garner. It's the case of the missing groom on 90 Day Fiance. Sarper Guven and Shekinah Garner are scheduled to become husband and wife this season on 90 Day Fiance, but one day before their nuptials, Sarper is nowhere to be found. Although the couple once claimed they'd never get married, Sarper got down on one knee and popped the question in season 6 of 90 Day Fiance, the other way. Shekinah accepted Sarper's proposal during a boat ride in his native Turkey. Since then, Sarper has arrived in the US, and the countdown has begun on his K-1 visa, as 90 Day Fiancé viewers are watching in season 11. Sarper and Shekinah have 90 days to get married, or else Sarper will have to return to Turkey. Shekinah can't locate Sarper the day before their wedding. In a preview from this season of 90 Day Fiancé, viewers learn that Sarper may have gotten cold feet the day before their nuptials. Following the Sunday, April 15th, episode of 90 Day Fiancé, How Deep Is Your Love?, TLC shared a preview of what's to come this season. During a tense scene, Shekinah is seen trying to contact Sarper via phone with a disconcerting expression. She continued, "I said, tomorrow you're going to be my husband," and he was like, as she expressed hesitation with her face. Shekinah leaves her home as TLC producers are heard saying, "Yeah, so we're gonna go try to find him." Camera crews hit the streets of Los Angeles on foot with their equipment in tow as Shekinah exclaims, "Oh my God, Sarper. Where is he?" she asks as she crosses the street, looking around for any signs of her runaway fiancé. Sarper is adjusting to life in America. Sarper was spotted by a 90 Day Fiancé fan when he arrived in LA last year. Initially, the plan was for Shekinah to move permanently to Turkey rather than the other way around. But Shekinah was hesitant about making the move because of missing out on time spent with her daughter and leaving behind her LA-based aesthetics business. Instead, Shekinah persuaded Sarper to move to the US, but it wasn't an easy task. Sarper feared he would miss his country and family, who are now more than 6,000 miles apart. But since he's arrived in America, it's been anything but an easy transition for him. For starters, Sarper is not happy about his living quarters. Shekinah runs her aesthetics business out of her home and insists that Sarper leave when she has clients. Additionally, he isn't allowed to cook food in their kitchen, and he's worried about the cramped space. Aside from his living arrangements, though, off-camera, Sarper seems to be adjusting well to life on the West Coast. Sarper is a personal trainer and fitness instructor who now offers Boot Laugh with Sarper classes, which combine exercise, boxing, comedy, and dancing. By the looks of his Instagram reels lately, Sarper is fully enjoying his life, especially his work, in the States. Although thousands of miles from his hometown, Sarper found a way to keep the spirit of Turkey alive by incorporating traditional Turkish dancing into his classes. 90 Day Fiancé, signed Shekinah Garner and Sarper Guven will stay together despite their major drama. Shekinah Garner and Sarper Guven's relationship may be breaking down on 90 Day Fiancé season 11, but the embattled couple hasn't called it quits just yet. Shekinah and Sarper have experienced numerous ups and downs since they first appeared on 90 Day Fiancé, the other way. Shekinah had trouble grappling with Sarper's playboy past, and they both struggled with trust issues. Their arguments often turned explosive and nasty. Their engagement seemed to turn over a new leaf, but even after Sarper moved to Los Angeles to begin his life with Shekinah, old patterns re-emerged. A recent fight that played out on screen seemed like it could spell the end of their relationship, with Sarper threatening to abandon his K-1 visa and move back to Turkey. Although the couple made up the following episode, Shekinah dropped several hints on social media that she'd finally given up on repairing her broken relationship. However, signs remain that Sarper and Shekinah are still together, and given everything they've been through, it appears nothing will tear them apart. Sarper and Shekinah continue to be photographed together in LA. While Shekinah has spoken out on social media about the problems in her relationship, recent sightings suggest the couple is still very much together. Sarper included Shekinah a Mother's Day photo alongside his own mother, and Shekinah commented, "Love your sweet mama." The pair continues to spend time with Sarper's family, and they were recently spotted with his parents in Las Vegas in a photograph shared by Shaboodi. These photographs not only confirm that Sarper and Shekinah are still on good terms, but they also drop a major hint about their marital status. Sarper is clearly still living in Los Angeles, which means he and Shekinah must have gotten married. Furthermore, Shabuti pointed out that Sarper's wedding ring is visible. The proud display of wedding rings suggests that the breakup rumors are false and Sarper and Shekinah are still romantically involved. Shekinah and Sarper admit intimacy is the glue that holds them together. Sarper and Shekinah's relationship seemed to be past the point of repair after their most recent fight on 90 Day Fiance Season 11, during which Sarper told Shekinah he hated her and threatened to leave without ever giving her another thought. While viewers anticipated either a breakup or a heart-to-heart reconciliation, they were left disappointed. Instead, Sarper and Shekinah repaired their relationship through physical intimacy. Shekinah admitted that her physical chemistry with Sarper is the glue that holds us together. No matter how big the argument, it allows them to come back together and move forward. This method isn't great for repairing the major problems in Sarper and Shekinah's relationship, but it is likely what's allowed them to stay together this long. Shekinah's online rants about Sarper are intentionally vague. As the couple's on-screen drama played out, Shekinah shared her side of the story on social media. 90 Day Fiancé update captured a screenshot from Shekinah's Instagram stories that went into detail about the indignities she'd suffered in her relationship. She mentioned feeling alone because your partner is always checked out and one-sided effort at conflict resolution. 90 Day Fiancé breaking news shared a video of Shekinah explaining how much she had improved Sarper's life since meeting him. She claimed Sarper used to have the most toxic, chaotic, unhealthy life. She added, "I'm sorry, but when you're 45 years old you need to learn responsibility if you haven't already." Shekinah hasn't been shy about airing her and Sarper's dirty laundry, hinting to 90 Day Fiancé viewers that she's finally had enough. But at the same time, she stops short of confirming they are officially done. While it's possible that Shekinah is being vague to avoid breaking the terms of her non-disclosure agreement, the simple solution would be to not comment on this situation at all. Shekinah is purposely fanning the flames to make viewers think she was unable to resolve her issues with Sarper, but she never says outright that they broke up. Sarper and Shekinah seem to thrive on drama. With all the chaos in Shekinah and Sarper's relationship, they somehow seem to be stronger than ever. They're allegedly married and living together in Los Angeles, which required Sarper to leave everything behind and Shekinah to make space for him in her own life. The most reasonable explanation is that they enjoy drama and seek it out in their relationship. Sarper and Shekinah both seem to love being the center of attention. The pride and energy they each put into their appearance suggests they care deeply about what other people think. Their cycle of fighting and making up draws attention to their relationship, and they seem to thrive on that energy, whether it's positive or negative. Despite alluding to a breakup, it's possible that Sarper and Shekinah's 90 Day Fiancé journey is far from over, and speculation about their relationship helps secure their future with the franchise. 90 Day Fiancé, shocking reason why Mahdi defended Shekinah Garner against this cast member at Tell All. Mahdi Al-Sadi jumped in to rescue Shekinah Garner from a 90 Day Fiancé cast member's scathing lies at the reunion. Mahdi is a 26-year-old personal trainer from Iran who moved to the US to marry Stevie Nicole on 90 Day Fiancé Season 11. Mahdi met Stevie while learning English from her, and a friendship blossomed into a strong bond. However, Mahdi also believed Stevie was keeping secrets from him. Still, Stevie and Mahdi had a happily ever after ending to their storyline in the season. Mahdi wasn't satisfied with Stevie refusing to admit whether she was bisexual, but Mahdi appeared happy with his wife and new life. Mahdi has proved that he is a caring partner, especially one who respects his partner's culture and adapts to it easily. After the Tell All, Mahdi also emerged as a hero who couldn't watch a woman being mistreated by her co-stars. What to know about Danielle and Shekinah's ongoing feud? Danielle Gates and Shekinah's feud began during the 90 Day Fiancé, The Other Way Season 5 Tell All, via Mary Pants, where Shekinah accused Danielle of deliberately ignoring her backstage greeting. Danielle fired back, saying Shekinah had acted smug and condescending. The situation quickly escalated into a shouting match on camera, with Shekinah eventually walking off set. Their exchange surprised fellow cast members and viewers alike. Following the tell-all, the drama spilled onto social media. Danielle accused Shekinah of using fake accounts and bots to skew online opinion in her favor, pointing out unusual voting patterns in Instagram polls. She alleged that pro-Shekinah comments were part of a coordinated campaign. Fans were quick to notice the tension, and the two continued jabbing at each other through indirect Instagram stories and posts. Shekinah didn't stay quiet. She publicly responded by calling Daniele a complete fraud and trash on Instagram, claiming that Daniele had messaged her partner, Sarper, before the reunion to create drama. Shekinah said Danielle's actions were calculated and attention-seeking. She also accused Daniele of jealousy, suggesting that Daniele wanted to stir conflict with the cameras. Their feud quickly became one of the season's central storylines. The animosity between the two stars extended well beyond the show. Daniele continued to criticize Shekinah's integrity and motivations, often hinting at past behavior that painted Shekinah in a manipulative light. Meanwhile, Shekinah responded by calling Daniele insecure and self-righteous. With both women refusing to back down, their ongoing feud remains a hot topic among 90 Day Fiance fans and franchise followers. What happened between Daniele and Shekinah at the tell-all? Daniele had a lot to say about one David Daza and Jessica Parsons' relationship at the tell-all because she had been a part of their Love in Paradise season previously, and was watching their season closely. When Daniele was done with the segment and was ready to go, Sean Robinson made Daniele and Shekinah talk about their online interactions. Shekinah accused Daniele of lying, saying Daniele had messaged Sarper and not her. Both claimed they had the evidence for it. Daniele spoke about her messaging Sarper after the tell-all to tell him that she was really sorry about the events that unfolded at the reunion and that she wished him and Shekinah the best. However, Daniele also added, and then she does these, like, press interviews that she probably pays for, and claimed Shekinah said these things that are not true.